Michelle is my niece. She's just had her birthday, August 28th. She turned 48. And Michelle was kind of like my little sister, my brother's daughter. My brother has passed away. But Michelle was just, as far as I'm concerned, an awesome person, happy, bubbly, but unfortunately had not the happiest life as a child and growing up.
You said in the last 3 to 4 years, you guys have really started to grow as far as your relationship. Kind of tell me a little bit about that and just what you remember.
Michelle and I would talk at least 2 to 3 times a week now within the last 3 to 4 years, because she really had started to get her life together. She had some addiction problems in the past, but, you know, it was encouraging to see her grow and experience things without, you know, having to rely on any other substance but herself. And, you know, she went to hairdressing school and completed all the hours, and that was something she's always wanted to do, and she went ahead and started to do it and finished it, and she was just going to sign up to actually take the test. There's just like a bubbly atmosphere around her all the time, and we would end up talking about my brother, her dad, how badly we both missed him. She would bounce things off of me as far as, you know, situations of life, and, you know, she'd make me laugh, I'd make her laugh, we'd cry together, just things in general, just kind of like helping one another and letting her know how proud I was of her, about where she was in her life.
You called yourself her cheerleader. Explain that to me.
Right. You know, when someone says, hey, you've done a good job, it kind of like makes you feel good. Well, my thought of Michelle was, I think she had a lot of negativity around her at points in her life. And so me being the cheerleader, it was, look at what you've done. You've accomplished this. These are things that are never, ever could have happened had you not, you know, started to go straight.
Tell me kind of about what type of mom she was.
She was an awesome mom. Her kids were her life. She would do anything for those children. She was loving. She was fun. She, you know, just loved her children. About a year ago, Michelle had told me that Craig had moved into the neighborhood, and he was new, and that, you know, they started talking, and he asked her out on a date, and she thought, oh, this would be fun, you know, because she really didn't date anyone, so she thought this would be nice. And I was excited for her, not knowing Craig at all or anything, but I was excited because she was. So she went out on the date. I couldn't wait to talk to her the next day, and when I called her, she said, no, just not for me. He just, there was no connection. She said he could be a friend, but that was it, nothing more. She thought his stories about he was involved in the rescue of 9/11, some of the people there, and she found that intriguing when they first started talking, but then as time went on and things were said, she thought it didn't make much sense, some of the things that he was saying, so that was it. And then only other time I know is that once in a while, and again, very far and few in between, she would say that, you know, she was over at Craig's because he had a fire out back and they just sat and had a beer. One day I know her lawnmower broke and he helped her, you know, get a new tire for the lawnmower or something. But other than that, I didn't know of anything about Craig.